Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Pathologic. Last time, we made it to day 4, but we kind of ran out of resources. I find that I made a lot of mistakes over my first playthrough, you kind of gotta know what's gonna be happening the next day to know what you should be doing on any given day. So we're actually gonna start a new game here. I want to rewatch the opening cinematic.
It's all about trickery to you? Wherever have you come from?
No.
No.
I detest trickery. But if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Well, the muscular contraction is there. Means you're already inside of him. This must be one of the ventricles.
So that's the hair specs
What a
stuff.
silly place.
That's obviously the
It's
change
stuffed.
thing.
So it's not real for now? I don't think it has started yet.
Does it matter what it's made of? It's definitely struggling.
And that's the
We need to
Bachelor.
perform sectio transversalis. Cut the wall. There's no other way out. What else is there to do?
I know what to do. Those who favor hard logic and direct action are bound to be misguided. Only a miracle can set us free without us having to destroy something. And I can do miracles. Just let me.
Will you please be quiet? You're a liar and a thief. Who is going to believe you when you keep lying to
The
yourself?
Bachelor kind of sounds like
It's my
Christian
ship.
Bale
Whatever
in
happens,
American
I
Psycho.
will find answers, and justice will be restored. I will perform the operation. Medica morbo adhibe.
Don't you go all bossy on me, clever clogs. You will act justly, but your justice will blind you and become his demise. This calls for the gentle hand of a surgeon. Step aside, both of you.
Your gentle hands are used to killing, not giving life. You will inevitably do harm. As for Brainy, he has no regard for casualties at all. Neither of you knows compassion.
Yes, it seems unlikely that we'll get along well, but there's only one truth.
Any choice is right as long as it's willed. That's the truth of the matter.
Only the heart will show you the right choice. Stop thinking about yourselves. Think of the sick. He's in pain. I can't see it yet, but I can feel it.
It's not even a trap. It's a grave. Subipsum funis sumus. Can't say I hold a soft spot for it.
I can see that. You're full of hate. Stuffed or not, it's breathing. I can hear it. It can be healed rather than killed.
You mean you won't become a killer? But you will. Mark my word, that's exactly what will happen. But I can avoid it.
No, we won't ever get along. I suggest we be on our way. The sooner the better.
Off we go then?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
I think Christian Bale is the Bachelor and the other one is the Harspecs. Because, I noticed they typically have the person it looked like they have the person who's talking be the one emoting. Okay.
Daniil Dankovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine, was brought here by circumstances most unfortunate.
Well, I gotta reacquaint myself, so we'll sit through all this again.
Theory challenging the existing notions of human mortality is being
But I'll
persecuted.
feel more comfortable talking over everything now that we've already seen
A
it
letter
properly
arrives
once.
from a colleague suggesting that there is previous undiscovered evidence which may support Dankovsky's claims. There is a settlement, the letter
Dankovsky.
says, ruled by an extraordinary man who may well be seen as objective proof of Dankovsky's daring hypothesis. Grasping at straws of hope, Dankovsky decides to follow what he believes to be the sign of divine providence. Without further ado, he sets off for the settlement. Late at night,
Is that just where they drop us off, staying at Eva's place,
as
and
he
we get to
seeks
go
room and board,
talk to the
he
Canes
gets to know
myself?
a girl called Eva Yan, and stays at her place.
So for day one, I don't know how long it'll take us to do our replay through. Day one, our main goal is to stock up on whatever resources we can. And try to do everything quick, essentially. Do everything quick, get ourselves money and all that. I still don't know if it's quite the most efficient way to do all that, but I mean, that's for the play. This song always reminds me, what David Bowie song is this? Either Warsaw or Subterraneans. Is that, that's Saburov, right? We know a bit now what's happening here. That is a Glimsky. Big Vlad. Yeah. It's gonna be... well, they don't show Georgie. That's, Maria Kane. There is George. I love the look of old 90s, like, CGI characters. Like, there's certainly room for improvements, but I feel like everything's a bit too polished now. Like, you kind of don't really have the same aesthetics anymore that he did in these old games. There's Eva, of course. Like, the problem when you aim, I guess it's cinematic, not realistic, but when you aim for that, you kind of lose any character you get from stylization. Okay, yeah. I'm battling truly unvanquishable foe. Where is the door? I'm always a little disoriented on my first day. There we go. I don't know exactly what we need to be doing either. I'm just gonna be kind of a little unpolished. Oops. Sorry. I should have let her talk before, but yeah, we can go through that. Yeah, okay. Alright. Now we gotta go talk to the Canes, of course. Gotta make sure to raid every... oh, right, yeah, we gotta talk to these two as well. They kind of scared me at first. I didn't remember your names. The Executor. So you're the Executor. Are you... what are you? The Tragedian. I don't know if it's important going through all this. Okay, this actually... yeah. That is something... okay. The Tragedian and the, wait, what time is it, right? I should ask. 6. Is 6 o'clock when the day starts officially? Before I thought it was, 7, but I might have not been paying close enough attention. I mean, that's kind of the good thing about doing a restart, too. Everything's not as scary, too, now, Like, I was kind of lost with everything on the first playthrough. I mean, that's kind of the point of the game. I mean, too, I'm still gonna be Oops. I'm still gonna be a bit lost. That's just kind of an inevitability. What's up with you? Okay, that's not actually helpful. And yeah, I'll talk through all this. Maybe I'll skip out any extreme like navigation we have to do, but for the most part I want to show off everything that I'm doing. We get to talk to George, we get to learn that Simon was murdered. What's up, bud?
Tell me what you want, and I will tell you who you are.
Yes. Can we talk? Do we need to keep talking to him again?
Its death at the hand of Simon's murderer.
I don't know if we need to do all of this, but yes.
Most men only die because they know not.
Yes.
The town will meet its... I'm too old.
Yeah, I feel you, buddy. Anything else? No. Okay. We'll talk to, oops. We'll talk to Maria and Simon as well. Maria and... yeah, Victor, not Simon. Simon's the one that died. I still don't quite have the best handle maybe on all of everyone's names, but that's alright. One concern going forward is going to be like what to buy at the food place. We get there, like seeing how that mechanic works.
For many years, we were bearing. I often feel like someone's looking at us from.
Oh, this is where you learn that mechanic. We get the list. Anything else to talk to her about?
It came from below the ground. For many.
Okay. That's her. Now we gotta go talk to Victor. Oh, we gotta talk to these two as well. Oh. And then you. Okay. I still need the map, that's how it goes, but now I'll talk to Victor. And then we gotta like do the Glemskis, right? I'm just gonna make these like a couple like really long videos. I'll just record in like half-hour chunks for while I'm doing all this. Ugh, my mouse. I need to find a better setup with my mouse.
I fear that Simon's death is a symbolic event.
Okay. Okay, we haven't learned about the Glemskis yet.
Yes?
There's nothing more from him. I guess we just complete the events of the game in the order they are provided to us, right? It's only 6:30 and I'm already this far through. I feel like I'm playing through more efficiently. But now we get a section where I get to walk for like a long time uninterrupted. And so we all get to watch and see like what I've been skipping over all this time. I have the suspicion that, I mean, once we get back to day 4, I will say we're obviously not going to be playing super efficiently at that point. But I feel as long as I don't like... I should have just went right through. I still need to learn my routes a bit better, but I feel like having like my saves should be like jumping back to day 1 should be obvious enough looking through my saves that when I'm going forwards in the future it should be pretty easy to like remember where I was at, because that was one of my concerns, is like just making a complete mess of my save file structure. But I may have been a bit like exaggerating how big of a problem that can be. But yeah, maybe I'll try to do like the events of a video a day. I foresee a couple of potential problems. I guess, when do we buy food is a question, like... Let me pop into the store here after I raid their garbage cans, because that is it wouldn't be an RPG if doing, like, raiding trash wasn't an integral mechanic. I'm guessing it's 7 o'clock. I was kind of hoping for bread. I feel like we'll do the actual plot of the game today, and next time we can like worry ourselves with like what we're gonna buy for day 2. Like, oh, maybe that's something we should be aiming for, is getting like the plot of like 1 day's worth of stuff done per like actual day. Maybe it'll take a bit longer than that, but whatever. Like, we gotta go here to Isidore Barak's house to find out that He's dead too. And then I don't remember when we find out about the like we get to visit the Saburovs and the Iglimskis, but that is our next like main thing. Because it's that, then we follow. I technically follow the worm. I mean, I know where young Vlad's house is now, so we don't have to, but we ostensibly follow that worm to young Vlad's house. We talk to him. I don't even remember what we do after that. I guess it's kind of good replaying through all this, just for the sake of like keeping up to date and everything that we're doing here. And I still gotta learn like exactly what our routes are gonna be in that, but that's something for future me. Like, one concern I have, like, I think one of the seeds that brought on a lot of our problems was doing that house, like the one where we find out from Sticky that one house has the plague, and then we go in there and it's like here's that whole scene where we gotta run from like the zombie-esque infected people. And I didn't do very well on that, and I just kind of powered on through. I feel like getting that polished up will be a big part of it in the future, but at the very least this time I know how like to navigate areas like this. Like, I got so lost trying to find the entrance way to this house last time. I think I didn't even take a very efficient route this time, but I can talk to the guard. Yeah. Now we can talk to the Saburovs here. Yeah, you don't get to tie your shoe anymore. And now... oh right, there's this scene. I don't know what's up with this scene still. This just kind of happened the first time. Yeah, we go check these people out. They're burning a witch, or whatever. They all seem very excited, I will say. And then she just kind of pops up, she de-renders, and everyone just kind of walks away. And you can yell at them, but it doesn't really do anything. So now I just gotta find... find my way to Saburov's. No, I didn't take an efficient road. You do have to go all the way around this weird structure of houses. In a very disorienting manner. Yeah, maybe we'll record these a bit longer since it's all just like old material. Maybe you can slip through there too. It looked like there was a crack in the fence. Wait, isn't this the Saburovs? You can talk to him, we can learn about the Iglimskis. Hey, what's up, my main man Alex?
I will restore the order here, rest assured.
Yeah, that's not...
outcome was to be expected.
Okay. Might as well learn her location, even though in the future,
Truly a country.
I don't know if it is going to be useful.
What has this town turned into? Truly.
Okay. I don't know if we need to talk to his wife, but I may as well go around and talk to her. It's weird how there's like disjoint halves of his house, and he gets one half and his wife gets the other. It's the same with Glimsky and his daughter, right? Hey.
Simon, to tame his impertinent. It is as if my temples Simon, to tame his
Okay. I don't know if that actually got us anything, but I guess what you're saying makes a bit more sense now that we're now that I know what's happening here. I don't know if talking to Yulia was necessary, because we're trying to get... I mean, ultimately we're trying to get to young Vlad, but... at the very least it's something, right? Also, I should check what's my... I think hunger and exhaustion just increase on, like... at relatively constant rates. Like, they might be affected by, like, how well your other stats are doing, like was maybe suggested, but... for the most part, I feel like they're not gonna come up right away. I don't remember if Yulia gets us any plot points or not, but so I feel like I haven't seen any like garbage cans or anything like that in a while. Have I just missed them, or I don't know. We'll try to get today's events done relatively quickly. Hey, Yulia.
the most subtle folly grows out of my chest seems to be filled with I'm afraid it's natural. What?
I'll maybe unlock all this.
It's so lonely here.
I don't know. if I'm going through these dialogue trees well. But whatever. We'll talk to, I think we'll end today with talking to Aglimsky. So you do have to talk to her to get to Aglimsky. It's Lara. That is Aglimsky. I mean, I don't know. I wonder what happens if you just like barge into his house. Maybe it's locked beforehand, but given the first time I took damage in this game was following the worm with like the Aglimsky thing that happened last time. This time in my playthrough, I want to save outside, like after talking to him, because I feel like that's the first point in which like we actually have to complete a task where we can like, which will affect our resources and that. So I went full on wrong way. I mean, this playthrough isn't going to be perfectly optimized, as you can probably tell already, but at the very least, hopefully I can end today with a fairly big stock of non-perishable food and don't actually have any bottles. I need to find more garbage cans to investigate, but hopefully I can end today with a reasonable stock of resources. And like, you know, then day 2, hopefully we can just coast. I'm hoping that if I like go to young Vlad's house efficiently, not by following the worm, that I will like, I can avoid getting in that fight and just like not have to take any damage. Because like managing my health too is going to be a big part. Like that's actually what got me, why I'm having to redo my playthrough. So if I can just like not have to deal with that, that would be ideal. Hey man.
Beasts. I shouldn't.
Alright. And so I guess that will be our first day of like redoing our playthrough. And how long did that take me the first time? Like so far it's literally been like 2.5 in-game hours, and I feel like I've done, I mean, I guess this part wasn't where I got stuck, so this has only been like a few videos worth of progress, but still, like, at this pace, I think it should be ideally like 5 to maybe at most like a week of videos before we catch back up, hopefully with better resources. I can't promise that, but ideally, like, that's what I'm thinking at least. Maybe I'm being optimistic there, but anyways, thank you for watching.